Yo, what's the deal? We in whatever it takes now. I just knocked out the fifth quarter for ITT and HES. When the last time I did a fifth quarter all three leagues, I can't even tell you. It's been that long. But in any case, we here. We're gonna recap week 2, and then we're gonna do week 3 predictions. So first up, we had the Chiefs and the Vikings. Chiefs been on some special teams kind of luck lately, but here's what I will say. Here's what I'll say about luck. See, my views and stuff on things is different than the average person, right? Some people quick to scream out, "Oh, you lucky this, lucky that," right? And granted, I agree when people say certain things, but you gotta understand, it's sometimes you just gotta elaborate just a little more. And what I mean by that is like luck, being lucky or getting lucky is only you putting yourself in a position to get lucky. You understand? Like, you know, you say things is lucky, but at the end of the day, it's about, yo, I'm putting myself in a position for something good to happen. Because I seen Dre play Lowski yesterday, right? I didn't see the game, but I saw like the final few minutes of that fourth quarter. And Lowski was going to try to kick the game-winning field goal with maybe 6 seconds left in the game, mind you. So 6 seconds left, Lowski setting up to kick a game-winning field goal about maybe 40-something yards, right? Dre blocks the kick, pick it up, runs in the end zone, touchdown, game is over. Now, I know you look at that and say lucky play, but here's what I'm trying to tell you. Dre put himself in a position for that to happen. You understand? Because if you getting blown out or whatever, these things don't even matter. This don't even come up, right? So you got to stick around and make things interesting for something to happen. Now you look at this game. I didn't see it. I heard that Dre ran like a kick return to win the game, something like that, right? I heard that was the case. Once again, Dre put himself in a position for something to happen. So you got to understand, you put yourself in a position for something big or something good to happen. You know, yeah, you could say it's just flat out luck, but what happens if it's just a regular kickoff if the Vikings is up by 14 or more points? The run back don't even matter, right? But he put himself in a position for something to happen, and he capitalized off of it. So, good win, Chiefs. You know, good win for the Chiefs. Look, I love to see an NFC team lose because I'm in the NFC. So, good win. Good win for this for the Chiefs team. They took care of business 39-34 in dramatic fashion. Then we got Dolphins and Bengals. I didn't see this game neither, but Dolphins won this one 48-38. Dolphins been playing, well, as a personal user, G been playing some good ball lately. You know, he's been playing some good ball, and you know, regardless of what, I'm not surprised that he won this game. You know what I'm saying? Because he can play. You know what I'm saying? He's a baller. So, you know, like I say, a lot of times, because only one person can win the Super Bowl, right? A lot of times the focus goes to just all that one person. As it should, by the way. Like, that person won the Super Bowl, a lot of the focus should be on you because you won the bowl. But that doesn't diminish somebody else's stock because they didn't win the bowl. So I just feel like you get guys like Jeter, the Giants, Big Game James. I feel like them guys, kids up there. I feel like them guys go under the radar a lot. You know, they don't get mentioned a lot because they don't be in the chat talking a lot. You know, so I just gotta say, man, you gotta start putting some respect on these guys' names. These guys can play. You know, these guys are not taking the back seat to anyone. Like, they can play. You know, and this is a good win for the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? It's a good win for the Dolphins because You know, anytime you can get a win off somebody who's been having very good success, it feels good to get a win. And he put up just about 50 points. So Miami took care of business in a big way on the road. Big week 2 win for the Dolphins. Jets and Panthers, they said this game is kicking off shortly. Curious to see how the Jets come out in week 2. I got Carolina winning this game, but I'm going to go Carolina by a score of, I'll go 34-24. 34-24, Panthers over the Jets. Next, we got Cowboys and Bills. This one could get ugly if the Cowboys just come and have a lot of turnover like he's been. If I'm the Cowboys, my number one focus is not turning the ball over. Forget about trying to win. Forget about doing this. Forget about doing that. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm strictly focusing on not turning the ball over. You don't turn the ball over, you find yourself in just about any game. You have a lot of turnovers, you find yourself getting blown out just about every single game. So we'll see what type of Cowboys team show up in this one, but I'm going Bills in this one, and I'll go Bills in this one, 37-20. Next, we got Texans and Saints. This one was played. Texans won this one, 36-22. Saints 0-2 on the season. Houston is 2-0 on the season. So Saints 0-2, Texans 2-0. Texas got this one on the road. Next, we got Lions and Bears. Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my. Lions won this one 55-9 over the Bears. Bears, this is not the way you want to start up your season. Not because you lost, but the way you lost. 55-9, not a good look. Give up 10 points. Didn't score no points. That's a recipe for disaster. Lions won this one on the road. Next, we got Bucks and Falcons. Corlals took out Addison 20-16. These two always battling. Same division. Bucks get round 1 at home. Next time they meet will be in ATL. But good win for the Bucks in a head-to-head matchup. Then we got Eagles and Washington. This game was way closer than what it was. At one point we went up by 14 in the fourth quarter. Then they came down to cut the lead to 7. And then we got a big third down conversion to seal the game. And we took care of business. After that, we ran and scored another touchdown. Then he threw a pick 6. So it got out of hand, but the game was definitely more competitive the way the final scores say. But nevertheless, we don't care about that. We got the win. That was more important than anything. So we 2-0 in the season. Then we got Ravens and Seahawks. Ravens won this one 62-14. This one like it got ugly before it got anything at all. Ravens dominate over the Seahawks. Then we have Browns and 49ers. 49ers lose to the Browns 31-3. If you're the Niners, not the way you want to kick off the season. Did the Niners win week 1 matchup? Let me see. Did they win week 1? And I'm going here for a reason. No, they lost to the Packers. They lose 44-13. A case I never mentioned it.
Papa don't let me get my tablet.
Go take it from him. It's nothing for Sunday night game. Only Monday nights. Only Monday nights. Only Monday night games we doing. We ain't doing Thursday nights. We ain't doing Sunday nights, and we ain't doing Monday nights. The reason why I went back to check week 1 schedule with the 49ers because. Oh, wow, hold on. Is that an upset? Hold on. We got to go. Let me not skim down. Let me go back to week 1. That must have went under the radar. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so in case I never mentioned nothing, when you make the playoffs, your schedule get a lot harder next season. Your schedule's against playoff teams. That's what comes with the territory when you make the playoffs. I just thought I'd let that be known because, that's another thing that's never talked about. Guys who missed the playoffs, and I'm not gonna lie, this is also gonna be even bigger. This is gonna be saying a lot also to the guys that's not making the playoffs. To the guys that's not making the playoffs, the following season, you kind of get an easy schedule. So, I mean, if you're constantly missing playoffs, it's something that you're doing wrong that you have to figure out. For guys that make the playoffs, your schedule becomes tougher next season. Majority of your schedule, just about all of your schedule, is going to be against playoff teams, unless you're in a division where nobody's making the playoffs because you got to play everybody in the division twice. But outside of that, you're going to have a tough schedule. 49ers started off last season 6-0 or 7-0, something like that. They are kicking off this season 0-2. You understand? It's a difference. You know, when you make the playoffs, that's it. Now you with the big boys now. So welcome to the big boys league. So Niners are 0-2. He's going to have to shake off and he's going to have to bounce back. You know, but he's 0-2. Good win for the Super Bowl champs. Let me not say the Browns, the champs. They are the champs, right? Exactly, yeah. They won the Super Bowl last season, so the champs moved to 2-0 on the season. Then we got Chargers. DK going against the Raiders. Lowski. Chargers won this one 50-45 in the shootout. DK took over this Chargers team late last season. DK is somebody that knows how to play. Raiders won the division last season. So this is a wake-up call in the early part of the season to the Raiders that new owner, you know, expected new results. Interesting to see how this division goes this season. But Chargers get get the first matchup in week 2. Then we got Broncos and Pats. Calm won this one 28-24 over the Pats. Broncos at home. Broncos looking for a good way to step out and have a good season to kick off. He's been struggling with them Broncos team. He get a good win over the over the Patriots. Patriots gave him all he can handle, just couldn't pull it out. Then we got Colts and Steelers. This one is already set, so yeah, it's not 3 games left. It's 2 games left, really. Right, Panthers and Jets is already played, right? No, Panthers. Oh no, I'm right. Yeah, so you got that one. And yeah, 2 games instead of 3. So the Panthers game, the only game we're waiting on is Bills and Cowboys. So Bills and Cowboys, if either one of y'all is listening, or if anybody listening, tag them in the chat and find out if they got their game set. Because the forced win is already set against the Colts. Jets and Panthers playing shortly, they said. So this is the last game we're waiting on. So let's see what's happening with this one. It looks like we're going to get an early advance going. Yeah, so moving on to Packers and Giants. Packers won this one 31-21. This was a good game. Giants came into Green Bay, could not get it done. Just so happens Aaron Rodgers decided to come back around. He didn't retire after the first season this year. So Green Bay looking to have a special season like they did last year. They went into the playoffs with only 1 loss. They lost in the Super Bowl, but they still had a heck of a season. You know what I mean? Anytime you have 1 loss, that's a big time accomplishment. They just couldn't bring it all home. Of course, it's a tough way to end the season by not winning the bowl, but oh well, you can't win them all. You know what I mean? He had 1 loss in the season last year. I think he'll have more losses this year, but I still pick Green Bay to be a dominant force to be reckoned with over the NFC. He won this one over the Giants. Then we got Tennessee over the Jags. Titans took out the Jags 56-28. Cardinals blew out Rico. And Titans move on in blowout fashion. And then we had what was upset of the week. I did not know this happened. I must have missed it in the chat. Rams upset the Cardinals 17-10. Man, oh man, oh man, would this have been killed somebody if somebody would have took this game to be suicide? If somebody took this game for suicide, because yes, there are guys playing suicide, meaning you got to pick one team every week, and that one team got to be right. Otherwise, it's over. You lose. You got to pick one team every week for the whole season, and this would have let people down if they took the Cardinals over the Rams. Rams won. Good, big win for the Rams. They won 17-10. I don't know what I'm most impressed with. Stop, Maurice. I don't know if I'm more impressed with the Rams winning the game or if he only allowed 10 points. No matter how you slice it, how you dice it, it's impressive either way. I think the Cardinals came into this game feeling like all they had to do was show up, but he was in for a rude awakening. But at some point in this game, the Cardinals had to realize that they're in for a battle, but he couldn't get it going. Rams won this one by 7 points. He only scored 10 points. This is a big win for the Rams right here. The good news is 49ers are 0-2 his self, so now I believe the Cardinals is 1-1. right? The Cardinals is 1-1. Let me make sure of that before I speak on that. Where is the Cardinals? I missed them just that fast. Am I bugging? Where's the Cardinals at? Oh, Cardinals and Browns, right. Oh, no, excuse me. Cardinals played the Browns, so Cardinals 0-2, 49ers 0-2. Wow. So, yeah, if I'm the Niners, to look up and be 0-2, you upset about that. But then when you look around and see the Cardinals 0-2, you say, oh, wow, okay, you'll take that. So, in reality, they are both still the same way as if we were still week 1 before any games was played. So, big win for the Rams, man. Can the Rams capitalize off that win? We'll see. But good upset for Rams in week 2. On to week 3, we're going to do the predictions. You know what I'm saying? That was just a quick recap and, whatever games that was left. So, on for week 3, we got Chiefs and myself. Eagles at home. Listen, this is a game that, I feel like we owe the Chiefs, right? We owe the Chiefs, for personal reasons. So we got to come out. We got to get the job done. I hope the gameplay don't feel like it's been feeling. The gameplay has really been kind of different for me. It's been feeling slow. It's been feeling like a lag, a delay. I don't know, man. It just ain't been feeling right, But hopefully everything feels better this game. We'll get the job done. I'll say Eagles favorite in this one by 3 over the Chiefs. Next we got Bengals and Titans. Cardinals going against Abercrombie. Bengals coming off a loss last week. I think this one could go either way, to be honest with you. But Bengals lost last week, so I'm gonna go. I think he comes in this week, right? With a personal, with a little attitude. But I think by him coming to this week with feeling a certain way, I think the Titans pull it out. I think because he's gonna try to come into this game and take his anger out on the Titans, try to blow him out. I think it's gonna backfire. So I'm gonna take the Titans this week over the Bengals, even though the Titans are on the road. I'm gonna go Titans this week, 35, Bengals 31. Next we got Giants and Raiders. Lowski going against Big Game James. Big Game James at home. Raiders, they coming off a tough loss. I got the Giants this week over the Raiders, but I'm telling you, I think the Raiders going to give all he can handle. But I'll take the G-Men to win this one at home. I'll go 30 to 26. 30-26. Raiders over the Giants. Giants over the Raiders. Excuse me. Giants over the Raiders. 30-26. Then we got Cowboys and Bears. I'm rooting for the Cowboys to play much better than what he did last season. Cowboys got to stop turning the ball over. He averaged turning the ball over at least 5 times or more every game last season. So hopefully he'll calm down the turnovers this season. But he's going against the Bears. I actually like the Cowboys in this position for upset, but I'm gonna stick with the Bears. But I want to see how the Cowboys play in week 2. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna take the Bears this week. I'm gonna take the Bears over the Cowboys by a score. I'm gonna go 32-23. 32-23 Bears. Next we got Bills and Bucks. DP going against Corliss, and should be a good one. Bucks at home, should be a good one. So I'll take the you know what? I'm gonna go Bills. I'm gonna go Bills on the road, man. I started to take the Bucks, but I don't know. My gut telling me Buffalo gonna come and get down the road. But this game could go either way. But I'll take Bills by a score of I'm gonna go 33-27. 33-27. Bills over the Bucks. Next we got Jets and Pats. E-Ball going against Always Robin. I'll take the Jets to win this one, but I don't know, man. E-Ball has not been playing good ball at all. I think the Patriots come into this game with a possible upset. I'll take the Jets, but I'll take it to be a lot closer than what the Jets would hope for. Give me the Jets this week, 24-20. Jets over the Pats. Next, we got Saints and Panthers. Money Mascot going against on some BS. Saints, week one, had a chance to pull off an upset against the Falcons, didn't get it done. Lost a competitive game last week. He's 0-2. Now he's facing the Panthers, a divisional matchup. Saints getting into that territory of starting to get of that where you gotta win now. You know, well, he's going against a tough Carolina team. I like the Panthers this week over the Saints. Give me Carolina 38, Saints 21. Next we got Texans and Falcons. Rick going against your boy Addison. I like the Falcons at home, man. I like the Falcons at home. We'll see though. We'll see. Sometimes Texans could come with a little unorthodox style that gives somebody a quarter or two to figure out. But I like Falcons game overall. He plays grounded, plays solid defense. Got some nice plays on offense. I go Falcons this week over the Texans. I'll go Falcons 34, Texans 29. Next we got Broncos and Vikings. Parkway Stunner going against Calm. Calm won the game last week with them Broncos. Trying to get the Broncos pointing in the right direction. Accustomed to what he normally been doing with the Broncos. But I like Minnesota, man. I think Minnesota. But I tell you this: if Minnesota comes into this week carrying the loss that he took to the to the Chiefs, in the fashion that he lost, the Chiefs ran back and kicked to win the game against the Vikings. That hurts. You know, so the Vikings got to have a short-term memory. If he comes into that game still thinking about last week's game, I think the Broncos get him. I'm curious to see how this game shake out because I don't know which Vikings team going to show up. The one that's still in disbelief or the team that's over it and on to the next week. If he comes in the first quarter is going to tell you all you need to know. You know, this first quarter is going to tell you all you need to know. And I wish I could have that time to make a prediction, but I don't. So for now, I'll take the Vikings. But I'll take the Vikings to win this game. I'm going to go 27-23, Vikings over the Broncos. Next, we got Jags and Colts. Colts at home, going against Big Rico. I'm going to take the Colts to win this one. Colts at home. I think the Colts pull this out. Give me the Colts over the Jags. I'm going to go 31-24. 31-24 Colts. Then we got Cardinals and Seahawks. Cardinals coming off upset of the week last week. They lost to the Rams. They have to bounce back. That's already one division loss. If you get two division losses this early in the season, that's not going to be the type of news that he wants to hear. Seeing that he still got to play the 49ers two more times. And the Rams, who he just lost to again. So, big early game for the Cardinals. And he's 0-2. So, 0-3, not to say that the season is over because the 49ers are 0-2. But when you start playing into that territory, that's a dangerous zone to be in early part of the season. Trust me, I've been there. Seahawks and Cards, I think I'm going to go with the Cards in this one. I got the Cards to win this one. Get their first win of the season. Give me the Cards over the Seahawks. I'll go 23-14. Then we got Steelers and Rams. Rams coming off a big time win over the Cardinals last week. He's going against Marzelli. Hey man, I think the Rams come to this game with a ton of confidence. I think the Steelers come into this game feeling like, who is this guy? I don't know him. I'm going to take care of business, and I think that's going to be his downfall. I'm taking the Rams to win this game over the Steelers by a score of, I'm going to go 23-17. 23-17. Rams over the Steelers. Next, we got Washington against the 49ers. Big game for I'll say big game for both. You know what I mean? Because Eagles are 2-0. I believe the Giants are 1-1. Commanders are 1-1. So if the Eagles win and Commanders lose, the Commanders will be now 2 games out. The 49ers are 0-2. He got to get in this win column. He don't want to be 0-3. Yeah, he won a division last season, but you know what? That doesn't guarantee nothing for this season. You know, so big game right here. Me myself, I'm gonna go as bad as I want to pick 49ers. I'm gonna go Washington on the road in the upset. You know, well, not an upset because the 49ers don't have no wins, but I want to go 49ers at home, and I want the Commanders to lose because I'm in that division. But I don't know, man. I think Washington pulls this out over the 49ers, and I think it's going to be a close one in the battle. Give me Washington. I'm going to go 24-20. 24-20 Commanders over the 49ers. Next, we got Lions and Packers. Murph going against Pearl. Big week 3, excuse me. Big week 3 matchup going down. Hold on. I just thought about something real quick. Carnage, you played Monday night. You won. You get some attribute points for winning. So I gotta look back at that. Dre, you won on a Monday night. You get some points for winning. You know, that's just a little something that I added. Teams that play on Monday night and win get a couple of attribute points. Nothing special, nothing major, you know, but just a little something to spice up the league. So Carnage and Dre, holla at me. Lions and Packers. Packers at home. Packers lost 1 game last season. I'm going Packers. I think they come into this game with supreme confidence, even though they lost last year in the Super Bowl. Doesn't matter. I think they come into this season with a ton of confidence. I think they're ready for whoever. I got the Packers to win this game over the Lions. I'm going to go Packers this week. I'm going to go 36-32. Packers over the Lions. Next, we got Browns and Ravens in a Monday night matchup. Big, early divisional game. Browns, I don't know if the Browns swept them last year or if they split last year. But this is the champ. The champ coming in to take care of business on the road and be more. And we'll see what happens. But guess what? I'm going to be more in this one. I'm going for the Ravens to take down the champs in week 3. This is a big game. This is a spot that the Ravens will love to capitalize off. At home, Monday night, big stage, bright lights. Ravens must win this game to come out and move forward with a certain type of swag. So I think the Ravens is gunning for him in this one, and I think that's going to get him over the little hump that he needs. Give me the Ravens this week over the Browns. Score 20. I'm going to go 20. No. I'm going to go 26-23. 26-23. Ravens over the Browns by 3. And last but not least, we got Chargers and Dolphins. DK going against G. Dolphins at home. Dolphins been playing some good ball lately, man. I gotta go Miami. I can't lie. I gotta go Miami. They're coming off a nice win last week against the Bengals. But this Chargers team ain't nothing to take lightly by any means. But I like Miami. I like the road that they're on right now. So give me the Dolphins over the Chargers this week. Final score, Miami 36. Chargers 30. 36-30. Dolphins over the Chargers. That concludes your recap and predictions. I'll see y'all in the next 5th quarter, and I'm out.